Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. I already said hello to most of you dudes. See what's happening. Y'all able to hear me and everything? Uh, Looks like I got some volume. Did I spell reservoir right? How are y'all tonight? Um, who's on it in an hour? Rodney? Oh, that's good to hear. Good to hear. Hey, Joe. That's exactly right. I'm a man of my word. It didn't. Hey, Wild Bill. I'm a man of my word. It didn't happen last night, but we got done this morning, and then I had class/work, so um, I'm taking a brief break before my little one gets here, and I got a little homework to do. But the homework is on robotics and drones, so it's not like it's going to be awful to do. It's not long multiplication where you can't use a calculator. You have to show your work. Nobody's on tonight? Oh, that's a shame. I doubt that I would have been able to watch, but well, I would have up to a point. Hey, William A, good to see you. Dragon Lover 68, good to see you. Let a few people get in. I mean, we got a good amount of people in now. I'm about to start telling y'all what I did. I haven't decided if I'm going to be brave enough to show you underneath the layout, but we took a vote around here, and hey, Wisdom and Wrong, we took a vote around here, and everyone, is that Connie? Okay. Everyone voted for Jerry to be the first one to flip the light switch to see if they'll work. We decided he probably should be the one to get shocked if anybody does. So as you can see right here, Jerry has brought his truck over near the switch. I embedded that switch right here. It looks awful. What I will do is figure out a way to cover that, some kind of cap or lid or rock formation that I can just pull off and flip the switch. I probably could have figured out a better way, but if you were here last night, you know that I was attempting to put a light in here, a light up here, a light down here, and a light in here. Today, I also made a light pole for the log pond. And I don't know if I can zoom on that in on that with a different if I can once I move this phone right here. Oh, I gotta show you that. Let me switch. Yeah, a house is a great idea, man. That is. All right. I gotta fix this. I should be able to fix this in OBS where I don't have that black on the top because I don't like that. Although I guess it doesn't look bad. Yeah, anything, something like that. I didn't think about anything like that, but like he was saying, I mean, a little house or anything over the top of that'll work. Um, so like I said, what I ended up doing was I put the switch here. I did run lighting in the eave of this, inside here, up here. It was a little challenging, some of it to feed them and get them through and all that, but I ended up doing it. And I got one in here as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. 5 LEDs. And what I did is I put all of these four, 1, 2, 3, 4, are all running in, they all come together. So if I need to pull this out to take this away because of a storm and bring it inside, I have a positive and a negative to unhook, period. That's it, and I can go. I want to thank you guys for helping me think about that. That was something that came out in discussion last night about the stuff we were doing. Hey, King Fox Junction, good to see you. New layout coming soon. Sorry for your loss. Glad that you got a layout on the way, though, and we're glad you're here with us tonight. Anybody else join? Dwight, good to see you, man. I didn't say hello to you yet. I was talking and not paying attention. Let's see. Yeah, so I figured I'd come on. Norman, hey, Sean. Norman, if you saw, that's why I hesitate to show y'all. Now, the work that I did last night, this morning, and today, I'm getting much better and much safer and much like more tidy, I guess is the word, more precise, maybe. I'm getting better with my electrical stuff. It's just, it really seriously went from like atrocious to really bad to bad now. So I'm getting there. And so anyway, what I was talking about is I believe it was Steve 87 and a couple other people. I do remember him mentioning it. It said something about the fact that I was initially going to run separate lines to the PCB, the power control board underneath here. I was going to run separate lines for each of them. They are all in the first block. All four of these are in the first block. This log light right here, this will never be removed anyway. So it's in there permanent. It's in the second block itself. I'm anxious to see if it'll work. So what we're going to do is, it is obviously and clearly daytime right now on the layout. And so we're going to take it down to evening time. Let my cameras adjust a little bit. You ready, Jerry? Jerry said he wasn't touching this stuff. He was just going to crank it up. He's going to back the truck up into it and turn them on this way. Yeah, Joe, I hope not. That didn't work, Jerry. I figured you could back the truck in there and we'd be straight. Yeah. So hey, Nissy, good to see you. Thank you. I am relatively proud of it. You guys, I couldn't have done anything. The smartest thing I did was bring this up on the live stream last night and have all you guys throw out the stuff that I read in the chat. And y'all probably saved me 3 or 4 redos. I only had to redo it once. I started once last night. Thank you, Marty. I started once last night and slept on it. And basically, I figured out in sleeping on it what I didn't want to do with what I had already done. And I had a lot of it worked out pretty good. I had a lot of it worked out pretty good this morning. By the time I woke up, I thought about a lot of it and worked out a lot of the. So I'm going to show y'all this. Let's see how this is. All right. Let's see how this looks. All right. So let me show y'all how I did this. Hey, Kyle. So here's what I did here. I don't know how good y'all are. That train will be gone for a minute, but not long enough, I guarantee you. Let's see here. All right. So what I did was I just took a bamboo skewer like I use out here for everything else, and I painted it brown. Then I took a 4.5-inch piece of in-scale track and I bent it. I glued the inside rail to the skewer and just had, you know, about this much extending. And then actually you can see the wires. But what I did is then I just laid the LED on the top of the track. And then I painted the top of the LED. I won't make y'all sick. Well, Sean, I kind of I had a vision that I needed to get the lights done to see, and so all I did was, you know, I couldn't figure out where I was going to put this thing, and I had initially run some wiring that wasn't quite long enough, and so I had put the PCB somewhere I wasn't really happy with it because the wires weren't long enough, and so I ended up pulling them and redoing those, that kind of thing. So it just made it better. Yeah, I agree. Now, I don't know exactly what's going to happen here, but it's a good time to try it. I have a night, and we should be able to see the train coming now. That looks pretty cool. I should have added more cars. I might do that next. There are some light leaks. I do need to be upfront about that. There are. That's a pretty cool scene right there. And so this one you can see switch back. All right. Yeah, there are, Sean. Now, there are very few in the big structure. William, it means a lot that you said that to me, because your stuff's fantastic, dude. You look on the left side, if you look at the little office, do you see how it looks like eyes and a mouth? Well, that mouth shouldn't be there. I can take care of that mouth. Those windows are supposed to be lit up. But I just need to put some, basically, once I put my ground cover and stuff in, you won't see those anyway. You're exactly right, Joe. If I were a rich man, I would do that. And that's something that I've looked into before, and it's really not that expensive. You can even do it DC. But I'm gonna my next little. I'm not gonna work on any other projects. The next thing I get is gonna be a Arduino Mega and a motor shield, I think it's called. And Nissy, that was very kind of you to say. Yeah, there's a bit at the base, but I'll be able to fix that. I haven't done anything. I mean, that stuff, that ground cover just slapped paint on there. That's not done by any stretch. It's not even started. Um, I think I had some extra green paint one day, and yeah, and so I went in and slapped it on there. I had cut out the footprint, um, and so I just need to come in there with the proper ground cover. Also, I'll show y'all me. I'm gonna go back to. We'll go back. We'll leave it on this one, but I'm gonna turn the lights on. Where's the train? Train about to come back through here. So next, and this doesn't cost anything. Yeah, you can see now. I will be building. Claude gave me a bunch of balsa. So I'm going to be building a balsa wood bridge from here to here. I'll also be building another platform or bridge or something between here and here. And so I will have a pathway coming in for trucks to unload. I'll even drop a little bit so the truck right back up there in the bed. And then here I'll have the parking. I'll have a driveway coming in. You'll be able to park in here, and then some parking in here as well. Probably some gravel, rocks. And so that project won't cost anything but glue, and I got that. So yes, it is, Norman. Oh, I hope that camera will adjust before the train comes through. Yeah, that's actually that camera. This camera is on Wi-Fi, Norman. It's through Ninja on Wi-Fi. So I probably could have restarted the phone, and that would have helped a little. But I've been moving it too, and that's a big problem. If I leave it alone, it'd be all right. What's up, Eminem Mark? How you doing? How's your script coming? Let me change over here to this other side for you. I don't know how long you've been watching. Yeah, Norman, if I'll leave it alone, it's fine. But as soon as I move it, it does. That's a good picture, though. Um, I I don't know the answer to that question, Sean. That's right. We're getting there. I'm actually trying to get an idea of what I want going on. I mean, obviously, this is there to make the pond or the pool for the pond. So I'll come in with a wire cutter and slice this down and smooth it out some. But I haven't really decided if I want much grass up here. I think there should be a little up here. This is about 15 or maybe 20 miles east of the east portal of the Moffat Tunnel or the Continental Divide. But it's still, there's actually going to be, once I get all this mess out of here, because this is all, I'm about to work on power, just in general. But once I get that mess out of there, I'm going to put a dam back in here and with some water. They do kind of look like those, and pretzel sticks are good. If I would have put pretzel sticks up there, Gracie would have been up on top of the layout, though. Hey, John, I didn't see you come in. I must have missed you a minute. Here he comes. I might get some kind of cover to mute this. Although if from standing height, it looks good. It's not too bright like that camera's seeing that LED, right? The bright part. Rough draft is almost done. Sean, I would think that there has to be snow sheds because they get a lot up that way. That's right. Great minds think alike. So, John, were you on when it was nighttime? I think I'm gonna make it nighttime when it comes back down. If it come back down, it'll cooperate. So the next light will be. I'm trying to figure out a way. I've got two lights down there in that scratch built mill that I did. But I'll show you that in a sec, John. When the train comes back through, it looks good. I don't want to use a whole nother dang light socket, a plug, a socket. I don't want to use another wall wart and a socket to put two lights down there in that other mill. Then again, I also don't want to run 12 feet of wire for two LEDs either. That would be kind of switch. This is Jerry's truck right here. Nissy. This truck right here was the very first thing I built for the layout. I went to the hobby shop and I bought that truck to put together, and that's how all this mess started. There was a sign on this truck that said in scale. How far away is what? And I didn't know what in scale even was, so I Googled it or whatever, and a YouTube video came about in scale, and that got me into all this mess. It's coming, John. If you're talking about the train, I will not apologize about the fact that it takes a long time for my train to get to and from. Thank you, Norman. Here it comes, John. Now, we watched it come through the other way last time. Oh, I'm sorry, John. It's 12 feet. That didn't look very good this time. I didn't get a good picture this time like I did last time. Um, Sean, I got a question about that you're asking about, that you just said. I'll turn it back off in a minute because the other way coming through looks good. That was a bad picture. Um, so Sean, you're talking about running a power bus, just like I did the bus for the DC around. There's a bus all the way around the shed. Um, and so are you talking about running a bus just like that, except for 4 accessories? And would that be just like one wall wart if you did that? Could I take this wall wart right here, split it off, and make it a bus and run it this way and this way? Oh, it's DC? That's weird. But I would have to go through a power control board, right? I wouldn't be able to go straight. Does the power control board convert it from AC to DC? I might be learning something. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for a computer power supply, an old computer power supply, and do a bus just like y'all are talking about with a heavier gauge. Or do I even need a heavier gauge? Yeah, but I'm okay. Um, uh-oh. Hold on, I'm trying to get my camera back. Oh, wait. It says my phone's not connected to the internet. What in the world? That's strange. Hey, Dwayne, good to see you. Give me a minute. I'm having minor technical difficulties, I think. Soon. I hope they're minor. I lost my other camera and I could be. Yeah, Joe, I'm about to get off. I just wanted to come on and show y'all the lights. I appreciate you stopping in today. I didn't mean to keep y'all very long. I wanted to come on for about a half hour, and I've got. I could lose y'all anyway because my network looks like it's having a little problem. Yeah, I just lost the other camera, and which is not a huge deal because I don't need to change back to it. But um, yeah, there's something wrong. My phone's actually showing that it's connected to Wi-Fi, but it's Ninja's saying it's not. I ordered some parts from Kato, but they're not here yet. I ordered them a week ago from Kato, and they're not here yet. They're like an envelope full. Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate you. Um, I am happy with them. I think I need to go reset my system. I can tell that right now. Look, I can't even read those words on there. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go reset. I appreciate y'all coming for part two, the conclusion. The lighting worked. I wanted to thank everybody. If you're watching this in replay and you were in there last night, I want to thank everybody who gave lots of good suggestions because I finished this project with little or no issue due to the fact that we discussed it for a while last night. Y'all saved me a lot of problems. So I want to thank all y'all for stopping in today, last night and today. And thank you, Dave BNSFN Scale. Y'all have a good night. And I might try to come in and say hello to y'all tomorrow. I will definitely see y'all at the Cuz's place tomorrow night. And if I don't see y'all before then, y'all have a good evening. Thank you for coming today.